by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the... It fell from the sky into air and ice hit.
Originally named Heinz Field, now known as Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pittsburgh Panthers, we bring you our Week 2 CFL action as Georgia and Pittsburgh face off, hungry for their first wins. Hello and welcome everyone watching live on YouTube. I am Zach Davis. Joining me in the booth is Dustin Hall. Dustin, nothing better than two hungry teams looking to get their first win tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. The bad news is you both came out, you both lost Week 1. The good news, though, on the other hand, is one of you walks out of here tonight with the first win of your program's history.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, 77 degrees, light breeze and cloudy here as Georgia is in shotgun formation. Going to be surveying the field, throwing it to the outside, unable to connect. It's going to be Ray Flash. And as you said, it's only better from here, Dustin. So I'm super excited to see get out there.
Yeah, excited to see exactly how this all plays out tonight.
Shotgun, going to be a run right up the middle, brought down. It's going to be Nicholas Perez with the 2-yard rush.
Perez, a huge part in their game last week. He had 27 touches, 18 on the ground, 19 through the air. I imagine he'll be a big part of the offense this week as well.
Absolutely. Be shotgun formation, 3 receivers, top of your screen. Flash is going to be surveying the field, does the drop down, able to get first and more. It's going to be Francis Walker with the 15-yard catch. Yeah,
nice catch there by Walker, just flashing across the middle. Catches his quarterback's eyes and picks up the first down. Allen there with the stop.
Francis Walker had a great night last week. 4 receptions for 93 yards. The 3-star really doing work in his Week 1 performance there, Dustin.
Yeah, he sure was, and I hope to see some more of it this week.
Play action pass, Flash surveying the field, throwing it down, finding the open man in the middle once again. It's going to be Daniel Mutton this time with the 15-yard reception.
Yeah, Mutton again, the same type of route, just flashing, making the easy pass there, getting open across the middle. Rudisell there to make the stop, and another first down for Georgia.
Yeah, something to look out for, Dustin, as you and I were talking. Georgia has 2 tight ends, Daniel Mutton, as we just saw, and Uriah Mensah, who are both going to be featured in this offense. A little unconventional, but something I'm excited to see. Going to be a option run play, fake to the running back, going right down there, stiff arming the player, getting extra yards. It's going to be Ray Flash with the 17-yard rush.
Yeah, going to be a long night for the Pittsburgh defense if they don't get a man on them quicker than that. When your first contact is 10 yards downfield, it's going to be a long night. St. Pierre there on the stop finally for the Panthers.
Yeah, great start to this drive for Georgia here. Going to be a pistol full house look here. Ray Flash, going to be a run right up the middle. The 4-star running back getting some extra yards. Nicholas Perez with the 7-yard rush.
Yeah, nice run there for Perez. Didn't just took it straight upfield and then made a little cut to the right before finally being brought down by Kaz Allen.
6 foot, 210, 4-star, really did well last week as we were talking. Dustin, going to be shotgun formation, Flash thrown to the outside, able to avoid the blitz, going to break off one, going to be brought down for a 7-yard reception. That was great awareness there by Ray Flash.
Yeah, a lot of Panthers there in his face, able to drop it off to his halfback in the flat, picks up some yardage, gets a first down. And I love seeing that out of a freshman quarterback.
Absolutely, a lot of poise we're seeing here on this first drive. Going to be a wide receiver in motion, potential option play here. They're going to give it to the running back up the middle and be brought down almost instantly by the Pittsburgh defense.
Yeah, Rudisell not fooled at all by that one. He had that fullback read on the dive and nowhere to go except into his arms.
Absolutely here. Great play, great option offense here. Pistol full house once again, the second time we're seeing this. Let's see what they're going to do here. Another play action pass. Going to be surveying the field, throwing it to the back of the end zone, unable to connect. It looked like that was going to be Danny Garcia in the area.
Yeah, Flash 3 of 5 so far in this one. Both of those incompletions have been throwaways, though, so you like to see that out of your quarterback.
Ray Flash going to be surveying the field. Shotgun, 3rd and 12, throwing it down the middle. Unable to catch that is the receiver. Ray Flash unable to connect. Going to be setting up a 4th and 12 here.
Yeah, I believe that was Clark on the coverage on that one. Just putting some pressure there to where they couldn't couldn't get their hands secured on the football and causing the fourth down.
Absolutely. Ronald Chai with the kick there. 1 of 1 last week. Able to get some points up on the board, Dustin, which is a great start to any drive, especially after a tough week 1. Let's see what Pittsburgh's got out here, man. I'm excited to see what they roll out with this offense. They've got a lot of talent.
Yeah, they do. Led by Helix Myers, the transfer out of Florida State. Anxious to see what he can do here. He had flashes last week of some nice play. We'll see if he's able to build on what he was able to do last week and maybe put a complete game together here.
Absolutely. 29-44. He's going to be going under center here. Going to be dropping back. Brought down almost instantly. Looked like a screen pass there. Helix Myers sacked for a 7-yard loss.
Yeah, tried to set up the screen there. Roy Hart just too fast on the penetration. Nobody touches him at all. You kind of like to see that 1 second block before you roll off onto the screen, but they didn't stay around long enough to set it up, and Hart gets back there for the sack.
All 6'4", 300 of them, not swayed by that screen pass there, Dustin. They're going to be going in shotgun formation here. Helix Myers, 2 receivers, bottom of your screen. Looks like a tight end staying at the block, throwing to the outside, finding the open man to the 40, 35, breaking off the open man, 30, 25, 20, got 1 man to beat, and he has brought down Xavier Holmes with a 58-yard catch.
Yeah, just hitting that cover too. You saw the corner kind of move up into that flat zone, and it just left that void. And after that, Holmes just took care of business himself, running over a couple defenders on his way down the sideline.
What a play there. Broke the press coverage there, able to make a big play for Pittsburgh. Going to be pistol formation here for Helix Myers. Going to be passing once again, surveying the field, trying to find somebody, not able to find anybody, and brought down for the 3-yard loss.
Yeah, Nico Fuentes there this time. Myers trying to step up in the pocket and just nowhere to go. Had 2 guys there, Zion Wilkins also there, but looked like Fuentes got credit for the sack on that one.
Absolutely. Going to be single back formation here this time. 2 receivers top of your screen. Going to be passing once again. A little drop down pass. That's going to be Rocky Franklin with the 5-yard reception.
Yeah, nice little, just sitting down there, getting a few yards back, gets him into a 3rd and 9. Arroyo there just to deliver the shot. Luckily, the receiver was able to hang on to the football.
Setting up a manageable play here, 3rd and 9. Great field goal position, regardless of what they do here, but they definitely want to get 7. You're going to be going single back once again. 3 receivers bottom of your screen here. Going to be surveying the field, trying to find somebody. Feels the pressure, able to get it off. Throws to the back of the end zone. Almost intercepted there by the defense.
Good coverage on that one. Probably a poor decision a little bit by the quarterback throwing into double coverage, but just trying to get some points on the board. I would have rather seen him throw it away there. You're getting the field goal here, luckily, but tough call on that one. I don't know. In my eyes, I would have just thrown it away out of the back of the end zone and taken the 3 anyway.
There. Points are points, though. Both teams responding, setting up a 3-3 game here. A big play for Pittsburgh there. And besides that, offense looked a little slow. Let's see what they can do to respond here as the defense comes out and Georgia's offense is able to come out. Ryder Smith with a 22-yard return.
Yeah, nice little return there. We'll see what they come back with. They started out kind of quick on their first series, hitting those nice open routes across the middle that Flash was hitting in stride.
Flash with the option run, gives it to the running back, Nicholas Perez, 5-yard rush. Perez is starting off. I know it's early, but he's looking real good so far, Dustin.
Yeah, 3 touches so far. That puts him on pace for, about 24 on the night. We'll see if he can keep that up.
Absolutely. Here, another one going right to him. Stiff arm and fighting, trying to do what he can. Nicholas Perez, probably the toughest 2 yards I've seen in quite a while, setting up a 3rd and 3 there.
Yeah, this kid's not afraid of contact. We saw it last week against Auburn, and he'll lower his head into anybody that comes in his way.
Absolutely. Tight end in motion, going to the top of your screen here. Shotgun formation. Pressure instantly up there. Able to catch it somehow. The tight end was ready. Not able to get enough. I'm sorry, the halfback there, Nicholas Perez. What an awareness there, Dustin.
Yeah, crazy play. It looked like they were trying to set up the screen, but Perez just couldn't get out of the box, and lucky for Flash, he just kind of flipped it to him, and Perez able to secure the catch and almost gets the first down on that one. Just comes up a little bit shy.
Good fight there for sure. Pittsburgh able to get great field position here. Jason Miller gets a 9-yard return, starting off at the 40-yard line. For Pittsburgh out here, Dustin, are you looking for another deep pass, a little bit more run? They've got Rashad Black, who's 6'2", 245 in the backfield. What are you looking to see here?
Well, I mean, I'll go ahead and answer now. It looks like they're going to go kick to Black.
A 13-yard rush there for sure. First carry of the night.
Yeah, and a great one out of the box there for him. Last week he only had 53 yards, so well on his way to at least duplicating that.
Absolutely, going to be a 1st and 10 pistol formation. 3 receivers top of your screen here. Felix Meyer going to give it right back to him. Brought down instantly for a 4-yard loss there.
Yeah, not quite as much room to work there. Tommy Morgan, the big defensive end, able to make the stop on that one, and just nowhere to run for Black on that one. Going to bring up a long 2nd down.
Absolutely great awareness there by the defense. Going to be pistol formation once again here. Halfback staying to block, throwing to the outside, finding the open man, just not able to stay in bounds, but great catch regardless. Rocky Flankton with his 2nd catch of the night.
Yeah, nice catch there. You would have liked to see Myers get it out just a couple ticks quicker, maybe give your wide receiver enough room to cut up field, but at least you picked up some positive yardage.
3rd and 9 here. Georgia sending the pressure again, throwing it deep, top of your screen, going and finding the open man, Nick Curry with a 47-yard touchdown reception. What a pitch and catch there.
Felix Myers 4 for 5 on the night, 2 for 2 on his shots though, and he nailed another one there in stride for the 6 points. Big play there by Pitt.
Curry, 6'1", 210 freshman, making his impact in week 2 here. Great response by the Pittsburgh offense here. Let's see what Georgia can do as they're able to get the ball back here.
I think Georgia has the firepower to be able to answer back here. They just need to put a drive together. Like I said, they just work those tight ends, loosen up the defense, and hit them hard with Perez up the middle.
Absolutely. Ryder Smith with the 26-yard return here. As you see, the team defense for Pittsburgh allowing 71 yards, about 5 yards per play there. A little interesting stat. As we're 3 minutes into the 1st quarter here, Pittsburgh up 10-3 over Georgia. Be a Ray flash, pistol formation, 3 receivers top of your screen here. Play action pass, trying to find the open man, and he does. That's going to be the receiver breaking into getting open. Dallas Jordan with the 16-yard reception.
And once again, it's those crossing routes that have been just, it's been working for Georgia so far. St. Pierre finally there on the stop, but I wouldn't go away from them. If they're working for you, keep using them until Pittsburgh decides that they can stop them.
Absolutely. As you said, if it's working, get it going here, as they have great field position at the 47-yard line. As let's just see if they keep it going here. Looks like they're sending a safety blitz. Pittsburgh, let's see if Georgia can respond here. Shotgun formation, Lazone blitz, able to not see what he wants, but able to get on the field and get mobile. It's going to be Ray Flash with the 7-yard rush.
Yeah, nice little run there. Didn't like what he saw downfield, went ahead and tucked it away. Would have loved to have seen him slide there at the end instead of taking on the hit, though.
Definitely have to be careful there. Ray Flash and shotgun formation here. Tight end moving to the bottom of your screen. There'll be another pass, throwing it down the middle and not able to bring it in. It's going to be Dallas Jordan.
Yeah, hearing some footsteps there, but that's been the bread and butter so far, is just working that middle. So I imagine we'll probably continue to see them go there.
Absolutely here. Tight end in motion once again, going top of your screen this time. It's going to be Ray Flash trying to find the open man. 3rd and 3, trying to get there. Fumble. Pittsburgh's able to pick it up. Going to be the big man, the D lineman for Pittsburgh, able to get the recovery. It just looked like he tripped there or something, Dustin.
Yeah, looked like maybe Colin McDowell there with the strip.
Okay. There you go.
Not quite certain, but yeah, it looks like he got the ball out, and big play.
Play for sure there. If you're Ray Flash, you love that you're able to kind of get out there and use your wheels, but you have got to be careful with the football there.
And now Pittsburgh has a chance to go up 2 scores.
Absolutely. Felix Myers off that bomb on the last play. They're going to go ahead and run it this time. It's always a safe bet as he runs through 2 people. Rashad Black with the 5-yard rush.
Yeah, nice run there. Zion Wilkins finally being able to bring him down after he breaks a couple tackles to the outside.
Absolutely. Great work there. They're going to be single back formation. 2 receivers bottom of your screen. A little audible play there by the quarterback. Going to be running it once again to the left side, top of your screen. Shot block. Another great run there for a 7-yard rush.
Yeah, just working that left-hand side. And it's working for them so far, so we'll see if they continue to go to it as J.J. Reed finally in there to make the stop.
Georgia's defense is moving here. Possible zone blitz there. Tying it in motion for Pittsburgh. Going to be a pass play this time. Feeling the pressure, able to get it out there. Not able to quite hold on to it. That's a one-on-one ball there. Not able to bring it in. It's going to be Xavier Holmes.
Yeah, Binks Burns all over that one. Got his hands in between the ball and the receiver and able to just pull that one away.
Felix Myers surveying the field, shotgun formation, drop down pass, always safe there. Unfortunately, not able to get anything going. Xavier Holmes losing a yard there.
Yeah, losing a yard on the play. It looked like it was Arroyo there covering and pushes him back on the immediate impact and then continues to work and get the tackle on the play.
Absolutely, a great coverage play there by the DBs, forcing the drop down. As we see the 3rd and 11 here, going to be pistol formation. Let's see what they got dialed up. Myers going to be surveying the field, trying to find something off motion. It's going to be intercepted by the defense. Now when he's looking forward here, the 30 is going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Georgia's defense able to step up for him. Sean Adams with the interception.
Yeah, as much as that was a play for Adams, that was just the opposite for Myers. He didn't have his feet set, couldn't get all of his arm strength behind that one, and just threw it short, and Adams was there on the underneath coverage and able to pick that one off.
Absolutely. We've got a great game going on here. Pittsburgh up 10-3 over Georgia as we see the option run. Going to be brought down, able to hold on to the ball. Ray Flash with the 4-yard rush.
Speaking of great games, over on Twitch, Florida driving, trailing 6-7 to Texas with about 6 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Absolutely. Great game over there on Twitch, guys. Make sure you tune in and support over there as well. So we got an option play. Big run there by Nicholas Perez with the 17-yard rush.
That's the guy you want to get going if you're Georgia. He was the heart and soul of this offense last week, and there's no reason why he shouldn't be again this week. And with runs like that, you can see why.
Absolutely. You definitely want to capitalize. As you see the first downs, they've got 2 times as much as Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh just had better big plays out there. Let's see what they can do here. Another play action pass. Pittsburgh sending the pressure, able to go off balance, able to complete it just barely. It'll be Dallas Jordan with the 4-yard catch.
Yeah, 4-yard catch. Kennard Roden there for the stop. Roden the second there for the stop in double coverage, but they were able to pick up 4 on the play.
Okay, there, 2nd and 6 here. Going to be another pass, surveying the field, trying to find somebody, and he does. Throws it to the outside. It's going to be intercepted. Pittsburgh this time able to get it. Going to be tripping off one, brought down. Interception by Georgia. Dangerous play, and Octavian Davis makes the big defensive play there.
Yeah, another DB undercutting the pass, and this time it's a Pittsburgh DB instead of a Georgia DB with the same results. These quarterbacks need to get settled down here and just make some proper reads and good throws.
Absolutely, as Felix Myers trots back out there, looking to definitely capitalize with his defense helping him out here. Drop down pass, able to get 11 yards from Rocky Franklin with the 1st down catch.
Yeah, Franklin with the catch. Ryder Smith coming up and making the tackle. Just waited a little too long to do so, and they were able to convert and get a 1st down.
Absolutely, Pittsburgh going to be going 5 wide here as the clock is winding down the 1st quarter. Throwing to the outside, not able to bring it in. It's going to be a great defensive play there.
Yeah, and luckily Masterson wasn't able to get that one off the ricochet. Otherwise, he may have had 6 on that one.
Absolutely, for sure. Definitely had some room to work there. Going to be surveying the field as Myers throwing it to the outside. Risky pass, not able to bring it down. Great defense by Georgia's corners there, Dustin.
Yeah, they're holding up on the short stuff. We'll see how they gather up and handle these shots that seem to be causing them issues down the sidelines.
The halfback screen to the outside. It's going to be Rashad Black. He's fighting. He's able to get the 1st down and more. Rashad Black with the 18-yard reception. Those are always so risky, but it turned out to work that time.
They are risky, but when you have blocking out front set up like that, they are nice plays when they do work. Ryder Smith finally getting over there to force him out of bounds, and luckily he did so because I think he was the last man in his way to make it all the way down the sideline.
Absolutely, as we trickle down here, and we're going to be ending the 1st quarter here. At the end of the 1st, it's going to be the Pittsburgh Panthers up 10-3 over Georgia. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. We are back here. Pittsburgh up again, 10-3 over the Georgia Bulldogs. They're going to be going in single back formation here. Helix Myers going to be surveying the field, surveying to the outside, finding the open man again. Mean stiff arm there is going to be Justin Duke with the tough 6-yard reception.
Yeah, Duke with a big stiff arm on that play. J.J. Reed finally able to drag him down after a gain of 6. Just a nice first down effort there.
Absolutely here, play action pass, thrown to the outside, felt the pressure there, didn't want to chance anything. Can't blame him after that interception pass. Live to play another down there, Dustin.
Yeah, for sure. That's like the third, I believe, for him so far tonight. So really 8 of 11, not so much 8 of 14, just 3 good decisions.
Absolutely, single back, going to be 5 wide, finding the open man, is able to get enough, and they do give it to him. That was close there. A big play there by Xavier Holmes, third catch of the night.
Yeah, third catch of the night. Again, J.J. Reed there for the stop, and just enough to roll past the marker. Going to bring up a first down inside the 30.
And just a little quick catching up for everybody else. Again on Twitch, Florida's up 9-7 over Texas. Make sure to tune in there as well, as we got Rashad Black brought down instantly for the 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Jalen Coggins with great penetration and able to drag him down. No horse collars in our league. That's a legal play.
Great play for sure, man. It's going to be Helix Meyer, going to be under center this time, 2nd and 12. Going to be giving it right back to Rashad Black. This D-line for Georgia is looking real impressive. Another tough game there for Rashad Black.
Yeah, only 6 carries for 20 yards so far. 3 of 5 on third down. Not too bad. We'll see if they can convert here and make a 4-6.
Absolutely here, Helix Myers. They're going to be a screen, top of your screen there. Going to be able to fight for Rashad Black. I just thought he was going to be down there for a second, but able to be nifty enough to get the first down and then some. Rashad Black with the big play there.
Yeah, another screen pass that works. Binks Burns finally drags him down on the tackle. I wish I could teach my offensive linemen how to block like this downfield on screens.
I know, a beautiful play there for sure. 2 for 2, as we see both teams doing well with that. Helix Myers going to be going in shotgun formation again. Running back going to be to his left. Going to be surveying the field, throwing it down the middle, and it's going to be able to stop there. Richard Castle maybe liked a different route. It looked like he had it there for a second.
Yeah, it looked like if you just would have cutting straight up field, that would have been 6, but instead Ryder Smith able to make the stop and bring up 2nd and inches.
Absolutely great stop there by Georgia here. Going to be Helix Myers again, surveying it, throwing to the back of the end zone. Definitely playing a little more safe here, which I love to see.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's going to bring up 3rd and inches. It's sure better than 1st and 10 for Georgia at the 20. So good decision yet again by Myers.
It looks like Georgia's sending a blitz here. He's got to make a quick decision, and he does, and he makes the right choice. Xavier Holmes with a 2-yard touchdown reception. Holmes is playing lights out today.
Yeah, Holmes with another great grab there, and showing why he made the decision to come to Pitt this season by being one of the leaders there in the wide receiver spot.
Absolutely. Great play there and great decision by Myers. Definitely felt the pressure. Had the D lineman right on the bottom of him, but able to make the play there, putting Pittsburgh up 17-3 over Georgia. Let's see what Georgia can do to respond here. Going to be a kick return. Able to get some decent return yardage there. It's going to be Ryder Smith with the 21-yard gain.
Yeah, and I believe... No, that's Myers. So Myers with his first 2 touchdown passes of his career so far tonight?
Yep. Absolutely, and again, one of the unconventional plays. We'll talk more about it at Florida State last week, as Nicholas Perez, or last season rather, Nicholas Perez with a 10-yard rush, looking real nice. 6 rushes so far for really great yardage there, Dustin.
Yeah, that's just what he does, and you're falling behind a little here, but I'd continue to go to him. There's plenty of time on the clock. You need to get that boy rolling.
Yeah, absolutely here. Flash going to be pistol full out here. Surveying the field, felt the pressure, throws a deep bomb. He just had to get rid of that one there.
6 of 12 so far on the night. Not a great completion percentage. 3rd and inches. Like to see him just give it to Perez on this one.
Let's see what they do. They just might here. It's going to be 2 tight ends lined up right next to the lineman. Receiver doing the same. Not going to be doing that. Throws off his back foot. Almost accepted again by Octavian Davis.
Octavian Davis having a game so far tonight, but Flash just needs to relax a little back there, set your feet, and throw the ball, drive off those legs, bud.
Yeah, Flash is going to be the elite freshman from Pittsburgh. Maybe some jitters, having family in town watching this game. Definitely going to want to work on that as we kind of get here, as Jason Miller with the 14-yard reception. Something to keep an eye on there.
Yeah, nice return there on the punt. And great field position starting at your own 45-yard line. You always love to see that.
Absolutely. Here, going to be 5 wide here, throwing the screen to the outside. Great catch and a great pass. Going to be Jason Miller with the 10-yard reception. Again, Pittsburgh's offense just moving real well, looks smooth, and nothing real unconventional so far.
Delano just with a big catch down the sideline there from Texas makes it a 16-14 game in Gainesville.
Great game there. Looks like we're getting close to halftime, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. It's nearing in on half right now.
What a game we got over there. Make sure to tune in, guys, and appreciate you guys being here as well. As you see the 1-yard loss on the screenplay. Appreciate you being in here, Base, Levi, Daniel Garcia, Rashad Farrell, Rusty, everyone else as well. It's going to be a pass run right up the middle, actually. Rashad Black with the 4-yard rush, setting up a manageable 3rd and 8.
Yeah, nice little draw play there. Doing a little bit better than his average there with 4 yards, but going to put him in a 3rd and 8 situation. They've been quite efficient on 3rd downs so far tonight, though, so we'll see what they dial up here.
Absolutely here. They're going to be doing a run, just like you said. Able to fight. Thought he had a little more steam in them, but not able to capitalize there. 4th and 1, real close, but they're going to end up punting it here.
Not loving this call at all. You should have went for it. You just ran it twice for 11 yards. Surely you can get one more out of it.
Very close there, especially with how smooth the offense was going. But again, they're up 17-3. Their defense is playing great. Let's see if it's a good call for them.
Yeah, we'll see here. Georgia, let's see if they can get something going. They haven't scored since the first drive of the game where they were able to put up that opening field goal.
Absolutely here. Going to be a run play. Going to be bouncing, fighting off a 2nd and a 3rd player there. Nicholas Perez with the 10-yard rush. To end up a 2nd inches. Having a great game so far.
Just keep letting the boy have the ball.
Absolutely.
7 carries, 53 yards. Feed the man.
Especially after last week as well, as you mentioned earlier. He's the workhorse for Georgia so far here. Tight end in motion. Drop down pass to the set man. Nicholas Perez fighting and getting some extra yards. Yeah, another 11-yard reception for Nicholas Perez.
Yeah, they like to get the ball to him out of the backfield as well, as he was able to have 9 catches last week. He's already up to 3 so far in this one.
Yeah, he's definitely the workhorse. As you see a 1st and 10 here from about the 42-yard line. Tight end in motion, bottom of your screen here. Flash is going to be surveying the field, trying to find something. Does the drop down. A great safe play there as he's able to get 8 yards. Daniel Mutton with the 8-yard reception.
Yeah, Mutton with the 8-yard reception. A host of defenders there for Pitt. It looked like Fernandez was finally the one able to bring him down, though.
Great play, setting up a manageable 2nd and 2 here. Let's see what they can do. Lots of options. Going to be looking to pass the ball. Not liking what he's seeing. Going to use his feet there and get the 1st down run.
Big slide there, but Rudisell close to delivering a late hit and taking his head off on that slide, but no flag on the play.
Yeah, great coverage there by the defenders. Octavian Davis, Bernard Roden the 2nd. The Pittsburgh corners are playing well tonight. As we see Ray, Flash, and Pistol full house. Going to be a run up the middle, brought down instantly by the Pittsburgh defense.
Colin McDowell all over that one. Perez nowhere to go. As soon as he gets the ball, just gets lit up in the backfield. Great play by this Pittsburgh defense.
Absolutely, and they're holding their own as we go under 4 minutes in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 13 here. Let's see what Flash can do. Going to need some magic as they do a little screen pass to the outside. Garcia able to just get 1 yard there. Again, 1st catch of the night, so good for him. But that's definitely, we're hoping for some more there.
Yeah, not much room to work. It looked like he did it first, but Davis able to close the gap in a hurry and just bring him down. And Octavian Davis having a nice night so far, as you see that 1 of 5 on 3rd down so far for Georgia.
Tough night for sure. Still time to improve. Here going to be another shotgun pass. Feeling the pressure, trying to get it off and not able to do it. Again, Pittsburgh's defense and the same man, Colin McDowell, with the sack.
Yeah, 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. And honestly, I'm going to say on that one, it's probably a good thing that Flash did go down, because it sure looked like he was about to wind up and just heave it up in the air off no footing whatsoever on that one.
Yes, which really hasn't been too fair to him so far. So definitely a safe call there as we see another punt for Georgia going out of bounds. Jason Miller going to catch it though, but still going to be going out of bounds here. As we look at the offensive production, Myers 182 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 turnover here. A lot of passing we're seeing so far from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, quite a bit of passing. They haven't really consistently had the running game going yet with Black. We'll see how that goes as the game progresses on.
Here, Black, stiff armor 1, stiff armor 2, stiff armor 3, fighting off another one. A great 4-yard reception there, man.
Yeah, 4 missed tackles before Roy Hart finally able to drag him down. That's probably the hardest 4 yards that kid's ever worked for in his life.
No kidding there. Definitely a good screen pass, able to work out for him. Pittsburgh really should be in no rush here as they stiff arm another. Nice run up the gut. It's going to be Rashad Black with a 7-yard rush.
Maybe this Georgia defense starting to get a little gas right before the half here. Seems like Black's starting to hit a little bit more of a gear now.
Absolutely. Here, going to be play action. Going to be almost intercepted. It looked like he had it there, Dustin.
Yeah, Sean Adams already with 1 interception tonight. Nearly had a second there, but luckily for Pittsburgh, it hit the ground.
Tough play there. Lucky break for Pittsburgh for sure here. Going to be a 2nd and 10. Halfback able to fight for some extra yards. Chad Leahy, I believe, with his first action of the night.
Yeah, Leahy, first touch of the night, and picks up a couple yards. He only had 1 carry last week as well, so we'll see if they get him more involved tonight.
Really a viable option here as we see a 3rd and 7. Feeling the pressure from the D-line off his back foot. Not able to get it completed there. Georgia D-line able to create some pressure there, Dustin, as they get the ball back.
You're seeing it out of both of these young quarterbacks. They're more. It seems like they're a little insecure so far in this one. Watching those defensive linemen instead of setting their feet and just getting rid of the ball, they're more worried about trying to scramble out of the pocket, and it tends to them throwing off their back foot and throwing a few ugly passes so far. We've seen the interceptions, and we've seen a few dropped interceptions here in the first half.
Absolutely. You want to be careful with that. Again, both quarterbacks looking to improve on that. As we see a screen play not able to work. Pittsburgh wasn't fooled whatsoever there.
Yeah, not at all. I believe that was McDowell again on the stop if they give him credit for it. And again, going to the
once
screen.
again. Going to the outside there, Nicholas Perez with the 1-yard reception. Looks like Georgia's just trying to catch him off balance, Dustin, and just unfortunately not working for him those first 2 plays.
Trying to catch him off balance, but Pitt burning timeouts, trying to get this ball back.
Playing hungry for sure. We see a 3rd straight screen pass going to the outside, trying to fight as much as he can. Nicholas Perez getting back to the original line of scrimmage last play. And just like that, as you said, Pittsburgh burns a timeout. Again, Colin McDowell making a big play.
Yeah, 6, 4, and 3. Great stat line for a game, let alone the first half.
Absolutely, as Pittsburgh gets the ball back in really great field goal position, or position there to kind of score. Field goal, if they really need to, is up 17-3 here, Dustin. Really a whole lot of pressure, but definitely something to capitalize on.
Yeah, we'll see. It's been a while since we've seen one of those deep shots for Pittsburgh going into the end of the half. Curious if they deliver one now.
It'll be a deep bomb finding the open man. He was there, just not able to connect. Felix Myers with the deep bomb. That was close.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of adrenaline on that throw. Saw the open man deep and just got excited and chunked it up a little too hard.
Felix Myers going to the outside, finding the open man, not able to get his foot in there. Looked like he had a little comeback route, just not able to stay in bounds.
Yeah, that was close, and the refs have a little bit better perspective than I do up here, so I'm sure they made the right call.
Absolutely. Here, Myers going to be doing a screen pass. Georgia, just like Pittsburgh on the other end, not fooled whatsoever, and they're going to call a timeout and get the ball back here. Credit to Georgia's defense, man. They got the ball back. They stayed strong. They have given the offense another time to work.
Yeah, great read there on the screen. Zion Wilkins not fooled at all and able to bring that one down just as soon as he caught the football.
Absolutely. Again, Gavin Manning with a nice return there. Bounces off the first and able to be brought down here as we see a little bit of highlights here with a fumble there. And just Pittsburgh's D-line just fighting all night long, man.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, I mean, now it's time for Flash has got to try to take a couple shots here at least get a field goal going into the half, worst case scenario. But Georgia has failed to really move the ball since that opening drive.
Really have here, tight end in motion. Flash going to be surveying the field, trying to get something going here. Throw it to the outside, deep bomb, one-on-man, one-on-one. But man, they're not able to connect there. Greg St. Pierre with the coverage.
Nah, just needs to put a little bit more touch on that pass and maybe have something. He just out threw his wide receiver on that one.
In motion once again, going to the bottom of the screen here. Flash trying to find the open man. Drop down to the halfback, which is a safe bet as we've seen so far. Nicholas Perez with the 8-yard reception. Great play, 6th reception of the night there.
Big stick there by Julio Fernandez on the stop, and stops him short of the sticks, continues to let that clock run, brings up a 3rd and 2.
And over on Twitch, Texas is up 22-16 over Florida with 4 minutes and 50 seconds in the third. Great game we got going on there as well. Looks like actually here in our game, Georgia's going to be going no huddle, which didn't look like they were doing here. That'd be a drop down pass, finding the open man Dallas Jordan with the 8-yard reception.
Yeah, working that middle again.
Hurry up once again here, surveying the field. Quick audible or two. Going to be using his feet here, trying to break off a man. He does here, 1-yard rush, but not a lot of room there. I believe his 8th rush of the night. 2nd and 9 here, shotgun formation again, feeling the pressure up the middle, and once again, Ray Flash is brought down from the Pittsburgh D-line. This time, Thomas Ferguson with the sack. 3rd and 12 here. Flash trying to find the open man. Throw the bomb outside. Not able to connect as Flash throws it to the outside. 4th and 12 here as Georgia gets ready to punt.
Yeah, not a great series there at all for Georgia. I was surprised by that, by the yardage numbers. It really doesn't seem like they're that equal so far here in the first half. But Georgia about 160 and Pitt at 220.
Absolutely. I mean, great game again, just as you and I were mentioning, a lot of big plays for Pittsburgh as we see the return there by Miller for Pittsburgh Panthers as they're up 17-3 to Georgia. I mean, they could really just run one play here and kind of get into halftime here.
They could, or they could take a shot, one or the other.
Absolutely. Let's see what they do here. And they're going to do a run to the outside as Black fighting for some extra yardage here as he gets a 5-yard rush. And they're going to try to do hurry up, but not enough time here as Pittsburgh is up 17-3 over Georgia. In the booth with me is Dustin. My name is Zach Davis. We'll take a quick break here as we look over the stats. We'll be right back with you.
Yeah, as far as keys there in the first half, it seemed like Pittsburgh with those 2 deep shots were really the difference of the first half. Both defenses settled down. They've played great ball, but as far as the difference maker in the first half, it had to be the 2 big passes from Myers to Holmes and the other one to Curry, one for the touchdown, and the other one not quite, but made a big gash down the sideline as well. And Georgia came out there in the first quarter with that field goal, and ever since hasn't been able to put anything on the board. Yeah,
as we look, the stats are very similar. Georgia obviously more run-centric. Time of possession is very close. Both teams have turnovers. Pittsburgh, as you said, their pass offense is just more prolific here, and a big reason why they're up 2 possessions.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we'll see if maybe they put a game plan together. Georgia, that first drive came out, they were hitting those crossing routes across the middle, and Pittsburgh was allowing it, but Georgia kind of got away from that, and I'd like to see them get back to that. They're only down 17-3, not a big deficit, and plenty of time here. They just have to get the ball moving and put a sustainable drive together. But first, they have to get out here and stop Pitt.
Absolutely. As we've seen the defense do periodically, the defense has really played well besides the 2 big plays. Let's see what they can do here as they go into the halftime and come back out as Chad Leahy gets the 27-yard return.
Yeah, nice return there by Leahy as he continued to fight and get it near the 30-yard line.
Big play there for sure, and a big response needed from Helix Myers as he's looking to capitalize on the position that they're in. Up 17-3, thrown to the outside. Rocky Franklin with a 4-yard reception.
Yeah, nothing huge, but picks up 4 yards, and that's all you need. Give me 3 4s, and I'll take that any day of the week.
Absolutely, that's a first down in anyone's book, no matter what. As we see a 2nd and 6 here, play action pass, thrown to the outside to Black, who's been a safe catch. Unfortunately, he's brought down instantly. Looks like the corner was there in zone coverage.
Yeah, Jay Johnson there with the stick, just giving him nowhere to go. In fact, he lost 2 yards on the play. He wasn't fooled. He had that flat covered well, and nice secure tackle there.
Yeah, it looked like number 18, Tommy Morgan, was almost like a contain or QB spy as well. So that was a tough window to fit through there. As Helix Myers going to be in shotgun once again through receiver's top of your screen. Going to be surveying it, not able to find anything as he's sacked and brought down for an 8-yard loss.
Yeah, big stick there by Roy Hart. His 2nd sack of the night is just able to beat his man on the play and get to him before he could get rid of the ball. That's the name of it.
That's right. 4-star freshman from Alabama, able to create some havoc tonight. And we just got back from halftime. Interesting to keep an eye on his stats as we get ready for Pittsburgh to kick it back to Georgia here.
Yeah, and Florida just putting up another field goal. If they could turn some of those field goals into touchdowns, they'd be on to something. But Texas up 22-19 with about 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Great game we've got going over there on Twitch, guys. Make sure you tune in and support. Again, as we got another good game there, Dustin's going to be updating us as we go through. Georgia getting the ball back, great field goal position, and he's going to be able to catch there, fight for some extra yardage as Dallas Jordan with the 10-yard reception.
See, there we go. Let's get the ball rolling. Move the ball, move it around. I'd say if you continue to move the ball around through your receivers, you're going to free up some room for Perez to gash him up the middle. You just have to, instead of run to set up the pass to set up the run.
Absolutely, and it's exactly that. It's almost as if you called it from up here. Nicholas Perez with the 4-yard rush out of the pistol full house.
Yeah, Perez silently having a good night. I mean, 9 carries, 54 yards. He's on a nice pace so far.
Absolutely here, 2nd and 6. Going to be thrown to the outside, batted down by the defender there, number 5, Brown from Pittsburgh with the big play.
Yeah, Deshaun Brown coming off the edge there and doing what he's taught to do. He just gets his hands up and interferes with that passing lane and knocks the pass down.
Screen to the outside, 1 man to beat. He's able to stay in bounds for a second, but falls out. A 3-yard reception, real close. Able to stay in, but just not enough there.
Perez almost able to keep his balance and stay in bounds, but instead just comes up shy, and they're going to have to kick the field goal.
Extra points there. You definitely like that for Georgia. Would have loved if he stayed in bounds, but regardless, Georgia gets some points on the board for the first time since the 1st quarter, as Georgia is down 6-17. And let's see what Pittsburgh can do here to respond.
Yeah, 2 field goals so far for Georgia, both of them on their opening series of the halves. So hopefully they can put together a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Absolutely, definitely something to keep an eye on. Definitely want to get going there if you're Georgia. Pittsburgh getting the ball back. Decent return there by Chad Leahy. Let's see what Helix Myers and Rashad Black can do for this offense. Run right up the middle, goes back, tries to find another open lane. Not able to find much there, Dustin.
No, he tried to cut back, and Zion kind of ran into Zion Wilkins and able to get him credit for the tackle. Would have loved to have seen him just continue north-south.
Absolutely, big play there. Option run to the outside, not fooled as the Georgia defense brought down by number 47, Binks Burns.
Yeah, Binks Burns just coming up and filling the hole from the free safety position, and nice stick on the play there. Going to bring up a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, big play from the freshman from Fort Myers, Florida. Definitely what you want to see if you're Georgia here. Set up a 3rd and 12 here. Helix Myers with the halfback draw to Black, fighting off 1, fighting off a 2nd, and eventually brings him down. Trying to do what he can with Rashad Black, but is eventually brought down by Zion Wilkins and a few other there.
Yeah, a host of them, but Wilkins getting credit for the tackle and his 2nd tackle for loss on the night. Over in Gainesville, Texas answers the field goal with yet another touchdown to make it 29-19.
Definitely a great game there. Lots of field goals. Definitely a great game I've seen over there so far.
Nearing in on the end of the 3rd quarter.
As you go to the Pacific Life game summary, total yards, very similar as you and I spoke about. Plays, 2 difference, yards, 30 difference. Again, the only points of those, or the only difference rather, are those big plays we've seen so far. As Ray Flash, again, looking to get some movement here. Play action pass thrown to the outside. feeling the pressure and just unfortunately not able to convert it there.
Yeah, you're starting to see the momentum maybe go over into the Georgia side, and with them starting out their drive from the Pitt 47, now it's time to add some more points on.
Option play. I love this play call with the flash. Ray Flash with the 11-yard rush. I absolutely love utilizing his wheels here, Dustin.
Yeah, great play there. Better read by him as he saw the defense drawing in on Perez and just able to hit the lane straight up the middle.
Brought down by the safety there. Screen pass to the outside. Danny Garcia able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Looked to get some open room, but the big man not able to convert there. I think the DN maybe on a zone coverage over there. Devin Rudisell with the tackle for loss.
Yeah, Rudisell, the elite middle linebacker, able to cover some ground on that one and get out there and make the stick.
Absolutely. As we see a 2nd and 10 here, 5 minutes and 30 seconds in the third. Going to be a run play again. I love what we're seeing here. Georgia's making the right call. Nicholas Perez with a 9-yard rush.
Again, just look, 6.3 yards per carry. Feed him.
Yeah.
Feed him. Feed him. I love watching this kid run.
Plays hard for sure. As we see a 3rd and 1, they're going to decide to pass it. It's going to be intercepted. It's going to be the open man, the linebacker tripped up by the halfback there. I believe he's the one who made the play there. Yeah, it was Devin Rudisell all over the place.
Yeah, that's just the opposite of feeding Perez.
Yeah, that really is. That's completely the opposite of what that is, my man.
Rudisell with a nice play there, just undercutting his man and making the snag.
Definitely not what you want to do. Georgia looked real promising there. Pittsburgh able to step up on defense. He's got so much time here. Helix Myers moving around. He's throwing it to the outside, finding the open man, able to get into the end zone. It's going to be Nick Curry with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Nick Curry streaking down the sideline. Sadly, with as much time as he had, he could have probably just walked down the sideline. I believe there was about a 10-second window in there, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Curry was just running around in circles over on the sideline, wearing down the cornerback until he finally broke free from him.
That's like elementary PE out there, trying to jump around, 2-hand touch or whatever. Regardless, great play by Helix Myers. You can just kind of feel it here in the stadium. Georgia's just deflated after that play.
Georgia had the 10 Mississippi blitz for the 2-hand touch game.
Definitely did there. Great response by Pittsburgh. Shout out to Logan Mitchell, Antonio McDaniel, Aaron Eichenberg, Justin Duke, Rusty again, Antonio Bass, Devin Rudisell, Rashad Farrell. Looks like I saw Allen in here earlier. Again, appreciate you guys being in here, showing your support, and we very much appreciate that.
Now it's time for Georgia to answer back.
Big play you needed here for sure. They looked really promising for the interception. Gonna be a man in motion with an option play here. Pitching to the outside, great decision there. Stiff arm and 1, brought down for a 7-yard rush.
Yeah, brought down on the play there, Octavian Davis. We've called his name a few times tonight, and he's able to make that stop before it gets free, and they're able to pick up more yardage on that one.
Absolutely. Here going to be a fake screen to the outside, able to use his wheels. I love the play call here. Ray Flash with some open room. Got absolutely blasted though.
Yeah, that's about the 2nd or 3rd time we've seen that. I believe they probably need to get back to Georgia this week and teach this boy how to slide. He's been taking some shots, and eventually you're probably going to see that ball pop loose.
Which we've seen once from him already. You got to be careful with that for sure. As we see a man in motion once again here. Shotgun formation, wide receiver on the bottom of the screen. 2 of them going to be a run play once again, which is really working for them tonight as he fights for 4 yards. Nicholas Perez again doing work for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Perez continues at that 6 yards a clip pace. Fernandez comes up, makes the stop on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
Here is going to be shock formation, screen pass to the outside, trying to fight, bounces off 1, shakes through the 2nd. Gary Harrison, I believe the first time we've heard his name, going to be a 6-yard reception.
Yeah, looked like Cam Perner coming out from the defensive end spot and making the stop there, just short of the 1st.
And met right up the middle. The walk-on halfback had no chance. Kurt Howard fighting, but of course, who other than Colin McDowell there, Dustin.
Yeah, we've called his name a few times tonight. He makes the original stick, goes ahead and wraps him up by the legs and drives him into the turf just to make a statement on that one and bring up a 4th down.
Huge statement as well. And again, Georgia's offense looking promising and just brought down, unfortunately, as we look at the yards by half. Again, these teams are very similar, Dustin. Besides the first quarter, when they had those bombs with Pittsburgh, just a very similar gameplay.
Yeah, quite similar plans. It's just the timely shots that Pittsburgh's getting in compared to Georgia not.
Absolutely. As you see a throw to the outside. Interesting play there. Jason Miller showing some flexibility, man.
Yeah, laid on top of a guy. The whistle never went dead, so he continued to fight. And Wilkins with the headsy enough play to get over there and finally secure him for the tackle.
That's Pittsburgh fighting for sure. Definitely something you want to talk about as you go into the play here. Shakes off another there. Nick Curry, man, he's just been eating up the Bulldog secondary. Look at the yardage there, man.
Yeah, he told Jay Johnson to get off of him, and Jay Johnson listened on that one.
3 receptions, 112 yards. What a dynamic night for him. Helix Myers got time, throwing to the outside, finding the open man. A little window, and he's able to fit in there. Xavier Holmes, once again, with a 20-yard reception.
Yeah, Holmes just sitting down there and just threading the needle and being brought down there by Gavin Manning. If Manning could have got his hands up, it may have been a different play, but he was still there and able to secure the tackle.
Pittsburgh again marching, offense looking very smooth here. Single back, quarterback under center here. 3-step drop, trying to find the open man, but batted down by the defense.
Yeah, it looked like Sean Adams there on the play across the middle with great defense and to slow it down, and gonna bring up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for sure here. Helix Meyer getting in shotgun formation. Little lob pass, dangerous play there. Jason Miller, fortunately, is able to come down with it.
Yeah, dangerous play altogether there, and Gavin Manning almost with a shot on the ball, but able to secure the tackle at the very least.
Important 3rd down here, and they give it to the man, Rashad Black. Looked like he had some room there, maybe tripped up by the defender there. Shane Martinez, first action of the night.
Yeah, Martinez with a big stop and a timely spot. Ooh, looks like they're going to go for it on 4th.
I was going to say, you definitely don't want them to go. You definitely want them to go for it here, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to give you better field position if you can make the stop.
Absolutely here. He's bouncing off another. Unfortunately, Helix Myers not able to find anybody. Georgia's D-line, big play when they needed it there.
Yeah, it looked like Puentes finally was the one that probably got the last shot in on that one. I don't know if they're going to give it to him or Wilkins on the stat sheet, but great play by both of those kids.
Great play for sure here, as again, Georgia gets another opportunity to respond here. Ray Flash going to be in shotgun formation here. Run play right up the middle, as again, Nicholas Perez chunking down the field, 9-yard rush.
Yeah, as much as I'm loving to see Perez run, it may be time to go ahead and get away from that and start airing this ball out a little more.
Absolutely. As you see 5 wide, they must have heard you. 2nd and 1 here, surveying the field, finding the open man, able to get some extra yardage. Latavius Blunt with a 12-yard reception.
Blunt with the reception, and again, Rudisell there on the stop. That kid's been everywhere, the freshman elite middle linebacker.
Yeah. Great play there, as we've seen. It's going to be a 1st and 10 once again here. Run up the middle, option play possibly, as we see Nicholas Perez chunking for a 6-yard rush, getting close to 100 here, as he's like 82 yards on the night.
Yeah, at this pace, he's about 3 more touches away from hitting that 100-yard mark. We'll see if they give him to him.
Going to be close here. We're under a minute here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 4. They're giving it right back to him, and it seems to be working. But Rudisell again from Pittsburgh able to bring him down before he gets a 1st down.
Brings up a big 3rd down play here as we tick down to the end of this 3rd quarter.
Took it down here under 30 seconds here. 3rd and 1, big play here for Georgia. They were stopped on the last 3rd and 1 by the D linemen. They're going to be passing it this time, throwing to the outside, finding the open man. Daniel Mutton with this 6-yard catch. Nice play there all the way around. Flash with a great read and able to just fit it in there and give your tight end just enough room to secure the catch in bounds. Big play here, trying to find the open man, uses his wheels as we've talked about, looking good. He's not going to be sliding though, which we're going to work on. The Ray Flash, regardless, with a great run there.
Yeah, nice run, big seam up the middle, and I mean, if they're going to leave it there for you, you've got to take it. Fernandez finally able to bring him down well inside the 10-yard line.
Going to be the Pittsburgh Panthers up 24-6 over the Georgia Bulldogs. Heading into the fourth quarter, Georgia is up and trying to hold. Georgia is down, trying to get back here against Pittsburgh. Don't miss this conclusion. You're watching PX1 Sports on YouTube. We'll be right back with you. Throw up them fours, everybody. And we are back here again. Throw the fours up. Appreciate you guys being in here. Rashad, James, Justin, Duke, Daniel Garcia, Aaron Eichenberg. Appreciate the support, everybody, as we start the first quarter off with a bang. It's going to be a 4-yard rush. Look to get some open room there, Dustin. But a great play there regardless.
Yeah, and it's not over yet. Is Kaz Allen there to pick up his 8th tackle? I mean, a quick score here to start off the quarter, and you're back in business.
Tied in motion once again, going to be under center here. Flash going to be looking to make a big play. The walk-on fighting for as much as he can. Pittsburgh's D lineman was all over it.
Yeah, big stop. Can't afford to settle for 3, I don't think, on this drive. So I would expect this to be 4-down territory for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. So you see a 3rd and goal here. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs going to be going up the middle, and he's close, but not enough there. Kurt Howard with a 4-yard rush.
Yeah, just inches shy. I mean, that nose is the shadow of the nose over the goal line. You can't ask for any closer than that.
They do here. They decide to run it. Option play. Great response there. Ray Flash with the 1-yard rush there, setting Georgia up. I believe a 2-point conversion is coming here, but regardless, the freshman able to make the big play. Georgia really needed that.
Yeah, no need to slide on that one, big guy. You had plenty of room to cross the goal line there. We'll see if you can convert the 2 now.
Big play here to cut this this deficit down here. 2 tight ends, top of your screen, possible run play. Tight end in motion here. Flash can be surveying the field here. Gonna be running it, bouncing off the defender, not able to capitalize there. I look like he had an open man to the top of your screen, just not able to find it. It's gonna be Jason Porter with the stop.
Not a deal breaker, but it would have helped. And I'll tell you what is a deal breaker. Probably a minute and a half to go, and Texas intercepting the ball in the end zone to stifle Florida's scoring chances, and Texas up 32-19 with the ball, a minute and a half to play in Gainesville.
Sounds like a great game we got over there. Again, check that out, guys. Watch the conclusion. Make sure to stay in here as well. We got some action here going on. Helix Myers surveying the field, thrown to the outside. It's going to be Rashad Black. Thought he got to the line of scrimmage, but actually lost a yard there.
Yeah, a little bit of a loss there. Jay Johnson all over it. He's been covering that flat pretty well. The problem hasn't been the flats for the cornerbacks of Georgia. It's been those deep routes, and once again making a nice secure tackle for a loss.
Absolutely. Here as we see Helix Myers trot back out there, this time pistol formation, 2 receivers bottom of your screen. Going to be surveying the field, throwing to the outside. Defender almost had that one though.
Yeah, big play on that one. I believe that was Sean Adams on the coverage, and this is right what you need for Georgia. Get off the field, get the ball back, and this could be a ball game yet.
Absolutely big 3rd down here. Georgia's got to get a stop, and they're able to do it there. Helix Myers threw a little bit of a lob one there. 1-on-1, just not able to convert there. Great stop here by the Georgia defense, putting them back into this game.
Yeah, we talk about the big plays that the Pittsburgh receivers have made tonight. Well, 3 plays in a row there. The Georgia DBs answered back, and they have set their offense up now with starting position on their own 45-yard line, only trailing by 12 here in the 4th.
Absolutely, a great room to start here. It's about the 48-yard line. It's going to be Flash trotting back out there. Got to be feeling good, throwing the screen to the outside, kind of get him warmed up. Garcia able to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Final in Gainesville, Texas starts off the season 2-0, fixing to be 2-1. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. Regardless, great game over there on Twitch. Appreciate you guys tuning in there. Make sure we get ready for the next one. We've got another great matchup coming up soon. As we see the option run, Kurt Howard loses 2 yards there, not able to trip the D-line.
Tell you what, Fernandez had a nice night so far. The 3-star outside linebacker, the freshman. I believe that's his 6th tackle on the night, 1 tackle for loss. I've called his name quite a bit, making some plays that haven't shown up on the stat sheet as well.
Absolutely, it's always important here. It's going to be a 3rd and 12. They got to make a big play, and they do not able to get his feet in bounds. It was close.
That was extreme. Oh, it may be in after all. We'll see what the booth has to say.
See what they can do here. It's going to be Dallas Jordan, who's been busy all night. Ooh.
I'm going to call it in.
What do you think, man? You think
I'm going
so?
in.
Ooh.
I think so.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
He's
Okay.
in.
There you go. And it's a 1st down, too. Big play, big call from the booth. Wow,
That hurts.
They needed that. They needed that big play by Ray Flash. Going to be a 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Halfback draw to Nicholas Perez, who loses 2 yards on the play.
I mean, Pitt fans have to be distraught. First they changed the name of your stadium to some hideous name, and now the the officials crew can't even get the calls right on the.
Ray Flash giving the ball to the halfback there. Nicholas Perez getting 3 yards, setting up a 3rd and 9. Definitely an interesting choice for sure. I didn't know that, so I did my pregame notes. So it's definitely an interesting note there, Dustin, for sure. As we see 5 wide for Georgia here, 3rd and 9. Another big 3rd down chance here. Going up the middle again. Those dropping quick slant routes are working for Georgia as they get another 1st down.
4 of 15 now. I mean, you were only 3 of 14 going into that 3rd down, and nice conversion there. Make it 4 of 15. Continue to drive down the field and hopefully put some points on the board. Let's make this a little bit of a showdown here at the end.
Absolutely. The freshman Francis Walker with the big play here. Going to be going in shotgun once again for the Georgia Bulldogs. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. Just under 5 minutes and 30 seconds here. Going to be a run right up the middle. Big one for the Georgia offense. Getting enough for a 1st down again.
Rory, I'm going to be asleep by halftime tomorrow night. I don't have any worries about being spicy.
There you go, Rory. Be a 1st down here. Receiver in motion again. They're using a lot of motion for Georgia. They're going to the man who was in motion, Dallas Jordan. Able to get some positive yardage. Going to be a 2-yard reception.
Yeah, 2-yard pickup there, and they continue to drive. Putting together a nice drive here. Flash starting to get a little bit more settled. It seems like as this game goes on, you love to see the freshman quarterback start to grow up in front of your eyes.
Absolutely, and a little halfback draw there. Great play. I love that play call. Nicholas Perez with the great awareness, able to get 4 yards there.
They're starting to slow him down on his yards per carry. Now he's down to 6 yards to make it to the 100. It seems like he's been kind of hung up in that area for a while now.
Going to be a screen pass to the outside. Rudisell again, man. What a stud from Pittsburgh.
He has been all over the place, and looks like Perez had to take a little bit of a breather on that one. Brings in the walk-on, and not much going on there. 4th and 6. You probably have to go for it here.
Yeah, you have to. There's no way of a field goal. You'd be down 9. Again, Thomas Ferguson, Rudisell, the big play there. Huge 4th and 6 here. Let's see what Georgia can dial up here. Screen to the outside. He seems to be open, not able to get it off. Ray Flash is brought down.
Colin McDowell. 2 players that you hear over and over.
Wow.
McDowell and Rudisell, the leaders of this Pittsburgh defense tonight.
Yeah. I think that's his 4th, maybe 5th sack of the night from McDowell.
Yeah, chances of being on that nom list at the end of the week if it holds up.
Absolutely, there as we see Pittsburgh 5 wide. Interesting play call, and the quarterback's gonna be tripped up. Not quite sure what that was. Maybe a little miscommunication by the quarterback, brought down, but able to get a yard there actually.
Yeah, able to pick up a yard. Zion Wilkins having a great game out of the defensive end spot as well. Not sure why Pittsburgh isn't just running this ball and milking the clock at this point.
Right, as receiver Sean Black do exactly that, able to get another yard there, setting up a 3rd and 9. Georgia's defense has really been tough this 4th quarter.
Roy Hart with another nice little stat line himself.
Absolutely, as you see Felix Myers trying to find somebody. Third down. We got a bomb to the outside. One-on-one. He had it. Not able to bring it in. One-on-one. That's a tough one there.
Wow, that looked like a pinball just bouncing back and forth between them, and nobody wanted it. Maybe a little bit of hot potato there as it finally falls to the ground.
And that would have been big for Pittsburgh. They could have shut the window down there for Georgia. But regardless, Georgia, another opportunity here as they get the ball. Gavin Manning getting them the ball at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and again, starting right around midfield. Exactly what Georgia needs here. They need a quick score and hopefully preserve all their timeouts. And I mean, they're not out of this at all.
No.
Only down 12. A quick score here, and things can change in a hurry.
Yeah, I was just going to say, for those long bombs we see from Pittsburgh, if we get one of those for Georgia, that would be huge for them. As you see a shotgun play, screen pass once again, going to the halfback, great block on the outside, able to get some positive yardage. Nicholas Perez with the 6-yard reception.
The problem is we have seen a lot of this screen, and Pittsburgh seems to be sitting on it here lately. So maybe you have something in your arsenal to show the screen, but don't throw the screen.
Absolutely big athletic play there. Gary Harrison able to go back for it and getting a positive yardage, set up a 3rd and 1 there. Ray Flash again playing it smart, being real careful with the ball here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit too careful.
Absolutely, as you said, another screen pass, and just as you mentioned, Pittsburgh was sitting on it, and another loss there.
Yeah, going to bring up a 4th and 5. They're probably going to go for it again, and I'm hoping the coaching staff able to draw up a new play, and we don't see the halfback screen yet again.
Absolutely, Cam Purter at the DN from Ocala, Florida for Pittsburgh making the play there. Going to be a shotgun formation, 2 receivers right next to the quarterback. Ray Flash looking to set something up, and they do once again throw the screen pass. They've got some open room, and they're able to capitalize there and get out of bounds. Big play there by Kurt Howard. They're going hurry up here.
Yeah, maybe the difference on that one was Howard being in the game instead of Perez, and they weren't looking for it.
Absolutely. Here as we see a shotgun play, throwing to the outside, and that was close. What a play there. They're not even going to give him a chance to refute it. They give him the first down. They're going right back at it.
Oh, little false start, I think.
Yeah. Little, maybe the O-line a little deflated there from the hurry up. Give him a second to get a breather in. As you see Georgia starting with the 1st and 15. Time to stop here. A big time to score here, but you got to do it fast.
Yeah, I'd love to see a shot to the end zone here on 1st down.
Option play brought down again by the man himself, Colin McDowell. 8 tackles for loss of the night. Holy smokes.
10 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 4 sacks. Putting up some Scott Frank numbers this week.
He absolutely is. As we see the quarterback here, flash thrown to the end zone like you just called for, and he gets it. Latavius Blunt with the 23-yard reception there for the touchdown. Big play was needed, and a big play is what they got.
Yeah, huge play there. Exactly what they needed. Blunt on the receiving end of that one, and Latavius Blunt, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the year. The only person that Flash has thrown a touchdown to so far this season, and has done it on back-to-back weeks. With 3 timeouts left, we'll see if they go for the onside kick here, if they go ahead and kick it away and try to hold Pitt.
And decide to kick it away here. I was thinking the same thing. A lot of options here. Their defense has been stellar so far. Let's see if they can get another stop here as Pittsburgh gets the ball here. Nice little return there by Chad Lehue for 25 yards. Let's see what they got dialed up here, Dustin. What are you thinking for Pittsburgh?
Well, Pittsburgh needs to run the ball, but in the same sense, Pittsburgh hasn't been that great at running the ball. So I don't know what you do here, to be honest.
Tight end in motion here. They're going to give it to Black, and he's brought down instantly, like you just said. Lost 1 yard there. Brought down by, again, Arroyo, the big play linebacker for Georgia.
Arroyo, huge stick. Georgia burns their first time out.
Felix Myers, shotgun play, run to the outside, able to get some positive yardage. A promising run here, fighting off 5 players there for a 6-yard rush. 3rd and 4 here. Huge 3rd down here, Dustin.
huge third down, but he was knocked out of bounds, so I'm not quite sure why Georgia burnt the timeout there, but lucky for Pitt, they did.
Oh no, they're able to pass it. It looks like he had it, but not able to convert here. And the Bulldogs have an opportunity to take it here, Dustin. That is a heartbreaker.
Worse than that, instead of just running the ball and forcing Georgia to burn their final timeout, they gift them a free timeout in the process. So Georgia's still with one timeout remaining.
Absolutely, as we see the returner bounce off of him, Gavin Manning. Another good return here as we look at the yards by half. Georgia has really turned up on offense and defense here. Total yardage very close, but it's been a game of halves here, Dustin.
Yeah, it has, and we'll see if he can hit his man Blunt here again for one more score.
Big play here, screen again. They seem to like it here. McDowell able to stop it. It's going to be his 9th tackle for loss. I'd love to see what the record is. If anyone's able to find that, his 10th reception at Perez of the night.
Yeah, McDowell's loving these screen passes as well.
He absolutely is, and they're going to spike the ball here. 3rd and 13, 4 of 17 on 3rd down. Holy moly. As you see, Ray Flash shotgun formation here, trying to find something, throwing down the middle. Positive yardage is good here as they see a 7-yard catch by Francis Walker. Be up 4th and 6. Let's see what they got dialed up here, Dustin. This is basically the game here if they don't get it.
McDowell actually is currently tied for the tackles for loss record in league history.
Holy moly. Not able to get it there. The turnover on down. The screens were working for him for so long, but not enough there. Pittsburgh able to hold on. As you said, 9 tackles for loss. What a game for McDowell, who was just there at the quarterback.
Yeah, if only he would have covered the halfback on that screen. It could have been his. Nonetheless, he is tied for first with Colton Allen and Isaac Cross with 9 each.
Great players in their own right. Congratulations to McDowell, single-handedly working for this Pittsburgh defense, really fighting. As we see Rashad Black with a 2-yard rush. Georgia burns their last time out. But again, shout out to Pittsburgh. They're going to be getting their first win in program history. Shout out to Georgia. They fought real hard here at the end, Dustin.
Yeah, great game by both teams. Pitt does come away with the win. Georgia, I think you learned quite a bit about yourselves this week. Nothing to hang your hat about. You're getting a little bit closer each week. We'll see what's in store for you week 3.
Absolutely. See a 3rd and 6 here as Black gets 5-yard. Not quite enough for the first down here. Regardless, a great play here. Black played absolutely phenomenal tonight. They're going to set up for the field goal, interestingly enough. But again, regardless, great game by both teams here. Coming up next, we've got Illinois and Ohio State. 2 undefeated teams who are top 5 in scoring here, Dustin. We got a great game coming up.
Yeah, a great game coming up and a great game that we just had. I loved what I saw out of both of these teams. Both of them looked tremendously better than they did week 1. I think they both have a lot to build on as the season continues on. Congratulations to Pitt as they get their first win in program history, and Georgia still waiting for theirs to come along, but I'm sure it will soon.
Absolutely. Again, thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, my broadcast partner, Dustin Hall, for tonight action. Again, I am Zach Davis. We appreciate you watching. We've got another great game tonight, Illinois and Ohio State. We'll be right back with you. See you soon.